Shut up and sit down.
Hello everyone, and welcome into a read out short clip here. This is from our latest episode. Hope you enjoy. I think I found the title for our podcast tonight.
What?
Closing your 4, you sociopath.
Yeah, don't close your 4. Leave it open.
There you go.
Because then you can't tell if it's a 9.
And the 8's. The 8's always kill me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basketball.
Yes.
Something positive.
Positive for once.
So, did you go to Hysteria or were you out of town?
Yes, I was at Hysteria.
So, let's get your reporter on the scene take of what you thought of Hysteria, since apparently it's a prep rally, as I've been told.
It is a prep rally.
That's basically all it really is, because I think they've kind of watered it down to what it used to be, because they don't even do the freaking dunk competitions anymore, and that's what makes me, really mad. I mean, sure, they do all these cool dunks and stuff just showing off during the actual scrimmage, but they made it like a legit dunk competition back when Harper was still here. But, I mean...
A lot of schools still do the dunk competition.
Do they do a three-point shot or no?
Well, they do this thing with some people from Rick Rowdy's, which is the new, student thing that you can be in to get kind of really close with the basketball team. Just like the crazy people in the student section or whatever. It used to be just the Red Wave, and now it's Rick Rowdy's.
I'm pretty sure that Matt is a life member.
People through that, and they would do, the layup, the free throw, three-point challenge, and then half-court. There was a guy that made a half-court shot.
I did it on his first try.
Which I really wish that was me. Really wish that was me for multiple reasons, but I mean, I'm not bitter.
Not bitter. Get better, James. Not bitter.
Yes. You'll have to start practicing half-court shots.
I do have plenty of embarrassing stories from halftime entertainment that I was in basketball games, but that's a different tangent.
Yeah, right. We may get to that one night.
We will, yeah. We'll have to definitely talk about that.
So, did you see any of the open scrimmage?
Yeah, I did. The lady tops are definitely, bigger as a whole, which is going to be a lot better for sure. I mean, all the young players that they have look really good. Creech looked really good. I think they'll be pretty solid. New head coach and everything. It'll be interesting to see how he does. I mean, I think he'll do pretty good. But, I mean, with the guys, I mean, it's kind of what I expected. But the thing that probably surprised me the most was just how good Charles Bassey is at three-pointers. This man looked like a freaking guard out there as far as how comfortable he looks, just draining them, one after another. It was like a consistent three-point shot. And I'm just like, how is this person a human being? Because he clearly does not look like one right now.
So, is Charles Bassey a one and done then?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
There's no question about that.
So right now, the most recent one that I saw, mock draft, mock drafts or whatever.
Yeah, you can't buy it, but yeah, go
But
ahead.
he was going 5th.
That's great.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
He's every bit of a top 15.
I am fine with him being the, quote, John Wall, Anthony Davis of Western, and being that first one and done.
Yep.
And then we just get on, just keep going. I'm fine with building off of that.
Dude, I'm just sitting here thinking of a 7-footer who is as much of a man in the paint, being able to shoot, even if it's 34% from 3. What do you do with that as a coach on defense? Charles Bassey's going outside. Do we bring a big guy?
You got to cover him.
Yeah. What do I do? It's just okay. Fine. Let him take 3.
But see, the way that he plays, this may be oh wow, I can't believe you just said that. But I mean, he looks a lot like Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, he looks a lot like the Greek Freak as far as his length, his height, his weight, and just the way that he plays. I mean, he could play the 3 if he really wanted to. But I mean, obviously Stansbury's going to keep him at the 5 because that's what they need him for, keeping him on the glass and stuff. But in the NBA, I wouldn't be surprised to see him play the 4 and probably maybe even the 3 at some team, because I think he's that kind of caliber of a player, at least can get to that.
Now, how fast is he?
Well, I mean, he still has that brace on his knee, so he's a little bit more limited than he probably usually is, but...
A little gimpy.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, I mean, not as fast as Antetokounmpo or anything like that, but, I mean, still pretty mobile.
It's just one of those things, when I saw kind of the final stat lines from the scrimmage and kind of what everybody was talking about, it's dude, this guy... It's just, they're not ready for this kid.
I'm excited
they're
now.
Just not.
The entire Conference USA needs to be on notice.
Apparently they are, because we were voted number 1 preseason poll.
It was funny that he wasn't on the conference preseason team though.
I think that's going to be a mistake.
We also didn't receive any votes in the AP preseason poll either. Marshall got 1, but we didn't get any.
Dude, I'm here to tell you.
See, Sir Charles Bassey, that's your new nickname, Sir Charles. Take notice because you need to be mad because you weren't put on the Conference USA team.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
should just be frustrated. And if I'm Rick Stansberry, going back to him shooting threes, I'm setting up a play where a 3 or 4 sets a screen for him and lets him go out on a wing and take a shot.
Dude, especially if he's feeling it one game.
I know, right? Just hey,
we did that with Justin Johnson at Old Dominion last year. Like he dropped like 30-some points, and the majority of them were threes. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, hey, I'm
You're
fine
feeling
with
it, bro.
That's a great trump card. That's even better for him in a game because that adds more stock to him, and teams are going to be like, well, yeah. And then being able to put that on a wall, because that would go on one wall at Western. Charles Bassey, number 5 overall pick in the NBA draft 2018.
Yep.
I'm taking that. That's awesome.
Yeah. And also, during the open scrimmage, this surprised me the most, but I wasn't able to go to it. But, I mean, Hollingsworth and Bassey both had 30 points.
Yeah, that's
each.
wild.
Like, that's insane on itself. But also, Mustafa Jung got freaking 6 of 9 from downtown shooting and had 23 points. So this man now has a 3-point shot, too. So basically, all of our bigs are going to be athletic enough to actually take some shots from the outside, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, that was actually what I was going to say was the most surprising thing that I took away was like, oh God, Moo, what have you been doing in the offseason? Literally just shooting threes.
So I have to comment.
Shogun that they get to eat all the time.
Yeah, there you go. So I do have to comment. I just clicked update on Twitter. WKU football has just posted that they had 3 sacks last week against ODU, but the FIU team has given up only 6 all year. So basically, out of what is it? What are we up to? 7 games?
It's 8 games.
7, 8 games.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've had a bye. Yeah, they've had 6, so that's like 1 a game. We are in trouble.
I love that the tagline on that Twitter post is "Our defense will be prepared for the challenge." Yeah,
to die.
Yeah, to give them 9.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, like to give them 9 seconds each play to throw the ball.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't mean what was it? 500 some yards last week with ODU. My God. I don't know who's doing the grade out for Talrec this week, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah, real bad.
It's probably already been posted, hasn't it?
I don't know. You're
talking to the manager here, so
yeah, right. Yeah, but no, it is super duper exciting. From the kind of and there was actually one more thing I want to talk about the open scrimmage that people had said was how aggressive the dudes were, kind of on the defensive side of the ball for like down on the floor. I mean, it's so cliche to say they're scrappy or whatever. Anytime I hear a scrappy basketball player, I think 5'8" and white.
Yeah,
but
that's kind of the racist thing.
It's like
what you say.
Racist.
Yes,
he's got a high basketball IQ, so he's a small white kid. Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's very wiry.
Yeah, we get that from the league. Just so you know, everybody knows we're big fans of the league. So scrappy, firework, all the firecracker, all the little racial things. Yeah,
this is describing a white kid without being like, that's a little white kid. But no, I'm super excited about that, and I'm setting myself up for disappointment. I'm trying to keep trying to keep my expectations checked. I just want to go to the tournament.
No.
So let's go to the tournament.
Positive Pete, not negative Nancy here. We're going to the tournament this year. We're going to will this into existence, okay, Red Out Nation?
Put it in the universe.
Yes, we're putting this out into the universe. Rick, if you're listening, go ahead and let this happen. That was my impression. So
remember, this is our basketball team, not our football team. You shouldn't have anything to be worried about.
I know.
And another positive point is that season tickets are almost sold out,
which is so awesome.
That is awesome. I think is that because football's doing so bad that people want a positive in their life?
I think it's just hype. I honestly do because of the recruiting class, because of how well everything went last year. I mean, had several sellout games last year. I don't know what season tickets looked like going into the season. I know they were close to selling out, but I don't think they quite got there.
I think they could.
But I mean, they're less than 100 now.
That's exciting though, even for Western.
Yeah,
I mean, of course, every big national team has problems selling out, but that's awesome. I'm completely tickled.
Yeah, I mean, the students still got to show up, and your general seating has to show up because the season tickets aren't all of them. But that's a huge boon.
With what Jared's reporting. You've got Charles Bassey shooting threes, and all these other guys that are going out shooting threes. I'm like, that's exciting.
It is. It absolutely is.
I mean, and basketball has become more of a shooter's league than a dunker's league. Yeah, that's the bathroom.
I thought for a second that was
that just scared you to death. That was the greatest thing.
There was just this giant sigh of air coming out. It sounded like you were letting air out of a tire.
No. Okay, so behind the scenes here at my house, we are literally 10 foot from the bathroom.
Yeah.
And my toilet that I fixed, I'm not a plumber, but I fixed it. It continually, just randomly will just kick in, and then it just quits off.
Just hisses at you. Like,
Yeah, it'll just hiss.
Like there's a snake in your toilet.
Yes, I'm going to have to call a priest and get them to bless it.
Yeah.
I know a couple, but I think I could get one. One for sure. He would definitely do it. Hope you enjoyed the clip from our latest episode. Subscribe for our weekly Read Out podcast. And always remember, go Tops.